Now then guys, welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 22 over on Ballysprings. I nearly said Attington Park then. Right, as you can see guys, we have got to do this next lot of baling. And now I don't know if I went over this with the wind route. I do believe I did. It looks a little bit more spread apart than originally. Yeah, that's how forgetful my brain is, especially after recording a trucking video before this one. But yeah, we just basically need to get our hands on this straw being finished. We've got quite a bit to do in the next month. Now, in the next month, guys, we have got to basically harvest the corn. And we need to get planting over on... I do believe we need to get planting. I'm just going to have a little look at the calendar. Yeah, look, we can get canola planted next month. Now, we are going to try and break up some of these jobs. Because we're getting more fields. Now, we don't want to be doing too much in one day, then not enough in the others. But as you can see, we've got quite a bit left still to do. We've got to bale this field. We're finishing the harvesting on the big field. I am probably going to go and try and get some of that harvesting done manually, but I just want to get this baling done out of the way first. That's a priority at the moment for me, is getting this baling out of the way, because again, we need more straw. We're making up some TMR, which is really good. Now, it's not going to take over long to do this baling. I do apologise if you hear my steering wheel banging around. I have had a really weird day for driving again today in games. It's not gone well. But yeah, I'm most likely going to get the baling done next month on the new big field. But I'm going to most likely try and get courseplay going a little bit. Do the windrow basically, and then just set the baler on the windrow course following it. And yeah, I think that will work rather well, to be honest. It should get it done a little bit quicker. She has a full grain tank, so we need to go and empty that. That's fine. Let me just take that corner there. Yep, she has a full grain tank. She's filling up rather quickly. She's not got a big grain tank on this, but she does well enough for what we need. Like I say, a bigger tank would have been nicer, but it's not always necessary to have such a big tank. It's about 20, I think it's about 25% per strip, give or take. So 4 strips to a tank on this field. Now we do have to basically just drive up with this. It is, yep. I did set it to not stop. I should have set it really to stop and then just go, and then I could have just left the tractor there, but I can't really do much about that now. But this should get to about 4,500 litres, and yeah, that should then be about us done. Should just about finish this, I reckon. 3,500 litres, 4,000 litres. Beautiful. This is going to be a fantastic field. We're going to have a lot of straw. We're nearly at 5. As soon as them numbers stop going so quick. There you go. You see how it's gone a little bit slower now? And there we go. We'll leave that there, and we'll get back to our baling. Like I say, there's not much baling left to do. We won't get much off this field. The smaller fields never were very good at giving us straw. But this time, the new big field has massively helped us out with some straw. And there we go. We've got that 3 bales off this field. Can't really argue with 3 bales. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Now I know we technically had half a bale, but that's still fine. There we go. And we've got 20% of another bale. And just like that, we've managed to get baled. But doesn't take much to do, to be fair. 29% of a bale. That is pretty good, to be honest. Right, I'll lift that up. We'll turn that machine off. We'll get this part over in the yard, ready to go with the windrow on the new field. Yeah, how are we doing, guys? How are we finding the series? Are we still kind of enjoying the series? Like I say, a little bit difficult at the moment, guys, because I'd like to start a new series and maybe bring it to an end. But until Corp Farms comes out, guys, there is not really any maps I am enjoying at the moment. I'm finding a lot of them just... There are a couple of really nice maps come out, but the one, like, I think there was a Dutch map, I think, just come out. But it wants you to download, like, 15 mods to play on it. I won't download mods to play on a map. The most I'll do is maybe, like, 1 or 2, like, you know, if it's like a house. I'm not going to download an absolute age worth of mods to play on a map. I'm sorry, but I just won't do it. I just won't do it. Just me personally, I just don't think it's right to make someone download a lot of mods to play on a map. So I just won't play on them. Yeah, I know that's a personal choice, guys, but you know, it's my personal choice. Right, let's get this emptied into here. I think we did 4 headlands last time, but I think we might have to do a 5th headland on this field in future, just to make sure we get enough out of it, because the turning is just a little bit off still. I am going to make the field actually just a fraction smaller, so hopefully we don't have this issue in future. I don't think we will have, but as you can see, we're not filling up very quick here, so we're just filling as we go, but there's not really much left to do on this field. So my options are now, I either do this manually. I am going to leave course play window up though, guys, just because at the end of the day, just in case we want to stop and do something else. But yeah, there's not much else I can do at the moment. I need the harvester for the other fields, so yeah, we're a little bit stuck at the moment. Just a little bit stuck. We can't harvest the other fields because we need the harvester in this field. We can't really windrow and bale in this field because, well, we need the harvester out of the way of this field. So yeah, we are now just waiting for this field. So if we just finish off this little bit of baling, this little bit of harvesting, then we can start on the baling, is what I meant to say. Sorry, I'm a little bit lost from my words today. There we go. It's looking really, really nice. Really, really nice. I genuinely can't get over how much we've got off this field. Now, remember, I don't know what the yield was. Let's just have a quick skeg. We did get the 89%. Yeah, we didn't do too bad on this field then overall. Considering it was a field we adopted, we did manage to try and get a bit of lime. Was it lime? I don't know. I know we managed to get fertilizer on it before it was ready to harvest. I will just say that. I'm not really bothered if the straw goes all over because we're going to windrow the entire field anyway. So yeah. We're going to go up one side and we're just going to come down the other side, and hopefully we'll get this done in the next, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 passes. One, yeah, maybe 3 or 4. It's not a very level field, is it? It would be nice if we smoothed the entire field out. As you can see, we've done quite a bit today. We've got a field baled. We've got this one harvested. Trying to decide what to put in this. Canola's going in the field by the cows next year. No, I think that had canola in. Right, so we need a field for canola. We could put canola in this field. We're still going to get a bit of straw off it. We're going to make more money on the canola. So we're going to put canola in this field. So we need to get this field baled, and yeah, we need to get it windrowed and baled because we need to have this field completely empty before the end of July. So yeah, that's so it's going to be a busy day. I'm just going to increase that time up to 3 because I think we can get away with increasing that to 3. There we go. We might get away with one more pass. We're going to have to empty the harvester though, I think. Yeah, like I said, the storage capacity on this is not the best. We might look at maybe getting a... The header we can keep, but we might get another harvester if one comes up in the discount store. Remember, we didn't buy this one brand new. It just came up. It's a really nice size for this, just the tank's a bit small. But it's not the end of the world. We've definitely driven smaller. That's for sure. £18 in wages. Not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, we're going to have to keep a lot of this grain. Off recording yesterday, guys, I do believe I did top the chickens up. I did it with the... I don't know if I did that on recording or off recording. I think I did it off recording. Like I say, you'll have to forgive me, guys. I tell you every episode, Dory brain. And if you don't know what I mean by Dory brain, Finding Nemo, Dory, the fish, forgets everything. We can come back down for that bit. Yep, we're going to have to empty on this trip. We're not going to get all the way up before she's full. Not too bad at all, really. I think it's time, though, we try and look at a bigger windrow. I think we'll get this year out of the way. And then we'll look at getting ourselves a new windrow. That other one's going to be a bit too... That other one we've got now is really, really good for the grass fields, you know, like the smaller ones. But we're finally getting to the stage now of... Well, look at this field. We windrow this, it's going to take ages. 95. 96. 97. 98. We didn't quite finish. Didn't quite finish before a full load. That's fine. So what we'll do is we'll drive in a bit of a circle and we'll be pointing down the hill. So there's a little bit left we need to get at the bottom of this field. We'll get that in there. It won't be much, but every little helps. God, I sound like a Tesco advert. Right, so it hits 5,000. Is that 5,000 litres? 4,900? What? It's a great harvester. It does fit the farm really well. Just the storage capacity would have been nice if it was just a fraction more. But, you know, at the end of the day, you can't always have your own way on everything. As much as you'd like. I want to make sure that all fits in that trailer. It should do. There we go. And that was 19 litres, really? All that effort for 19 litres? Right, there's a little bit just at the bottom of this this row we were just doing then. And we'll go and get that. And that should be this harvesting done. Just the two small fields to do, but I need to get on with this field, guys. This field has to be done. We can always maybe harvest next month. We can maybe get a seeder, get it on horseplay or something, and you know, go from there. But we desperately need to get on with this field. This field is our... This one's got to have a quick turnaround, I'm afraid, which is more important right now. We'll get the Lamborghini 250 fired up, and we'll get down here 90% full. That's not too bad. That is not too bad. But maybe look at getting some other crops in as well this year, because we've got more fields now, and if the more fields mean we can get more crops in the ground. There we go, 90%. Absolutely beautiful. Done, dusted. Yeah, so we'll give the harvester a break. It's worked all day. We'll give it a little break for a bit. We'll crack on, because I need to move them straw bales anyway, so I might as well move all the straw bales at once. So we're going to be back on with... We're going to be back on with the crashing, guys, into the silo. There we go. Let's get that into there. That's 13,000 litres. So what have we got in storage now, then? 6,000, 2,500. Yeah, we don't have... That's quite concerning, actually. We've done... Although, like I say, 8,000 litres came off that big field. So, yeah, it wasn't too bad. Yeah. I think it looks worse than it is. I just feel like we didn't get much off this field. But you've got to remember, I topped the chickens up. And if we shoot down to the chicken... Now, we did put some in off the other field, but the majority came off this field. There's 9,000 litres. Oh. Wasn't paying attention there. Crashed into the hedge. Right. Let's get this. Just park this down here for now. It'll be fine down here for now. We're just going to give it a break. We'll let it cool down. Might give it a bit of a wash before we crack on with another job. But we need to just get on with the windrowing. So if we send the windrow around on a course, we'll follow it with the baler. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to make sure I don't get stuck on the hedges, guys. That is literally what I'm trying to do. So if we do this with a course, no course selected. We want 5 headlands. We want to get all. We want to get it all. So 5 headlands. Yep. That looks good enough for me. So we'll try this with 5 headlands and see how that looks. We'll start on the first waypoint and we're going to follow it with the baler. But this might take quite a while to do, guys. Might be quite a while to do. 30. Oh, we've just hit a running hour cost, I think. That's expensive. Yeah. Let's see what we can get done in this one. So, all we're going to do is we're just going to follow that all the way around and see what happens. It's going to take quite a while to do. That much I will say, guys. It's going to take a little while to do. But hopefully it doesn't get stuck. But what I'm going to do, guys, is we're going to get the radio turned on. And I want to try and get this job finished as quickly as I possibly can. Or at least I'll see you back in a couple of minutes.
Little by little, piece by piece, I take back what's been stolen from me. Little by little, piece by piece, until I'm complete. I got my eyes on you, and you got no clue what I'm supposed to do. I can't help myself. Little by little, piece by piece, I take back what's been stolen from me. Little by little, piece by piece, until I'm complete. Take was not yours. If you know who I am, when the night will fall, I'll haunt your dreams. Little by little, piece by piece, I take back what's been stolen from me. Little by little, piece by piece, until I'm complete.
Right, as you can see, guys, we have managed to get this field all windrowed and built. A little bit slow, but it was nice that it was doable. You didn't get stuck on the hedges. So 5 headlands is what's needed, especially for the windrow anyway. But I'm going to presume 5 on the harvester as well, 5 on the seeder, bloody. You know what I mean? 5 is clearly going to be the magic number for this field. But as you can see, we have got a lot of bales, and I mean a lot of bales off this field. That is, yeah, that's just absolutely fantastic. But that field is now ready for the new season. You know, the start of the new season. I'm just going to jump into it. I don't really like doing it that much, but you can see we're going to need to get some nitrogen down. We need to get some pH down on here, so some lime and some fertilizer. We need to get these bales off the field as well. But you know, it does mean we can crack on now with another job. And this little Fiat, once again, guys, this little Fiat, worth its weight in gold at the moment. You know, it hasn't got much it can do on the farm anymore because we need bigger equipment. But it does work so well on some jobs like this. But we do need to get our hands on another weeder. Not a weeder, sorry. Another windrow. So you never know what's going to come up in the shop. Oh my god, look at that. Ooh, can you imagine that on this farm? It's not needed. It's way too big. But oh, that would be nice. Let's just have a look at windrows, guys. So we're currently going at 6.5 meters. That would be 7. Yeah, that's an option for 7. So we'd be looking at maybe something about 8.4. We could maybe go for 8.5. I don't mind this one, but I don't like how it puts it off to one side. So it's not like the best option for me personally. We could maybe do this with 8.5. It's maybe not a bad way of doing it. I don't know. There is a mod actually I've got that I haven't brought in on this series. Yeah, maybe we can get the Vermeer one, 8.5. It's an extra couple of meters, guys. It would basically just speed up this job in general. But I will move the bales off recording. You know what I'm like for moving bales, guys. I'm not the best at it, so... But I am practicing off recording. I'm not just going in with the auto load. If I'm on a recording, I'll use the auto load, but off recording, I will use the telehandler and stuff to try and get better. It's just I'm not the best at it, so I don't do it much on recording until my skills have improved. So just to give you a heads up on that. But yeah, we got to go back down to the old harvesting now. On these two smaller fields, I'm stuck. This is why I always change this field. I always change this field. You know that corner there on that wall? I've changed it ever since I started this series, but with the new update, I haven't done it. What I might do is I might just delete the fence, and I might just bring something else in just to help with that. We're going to start on the bottom one, guys. I think the bottom one's going to be a bit of an easier one to start on. If we can quickly get a headland done on this episode, that would put us in a really, really good spot. Plus, yeah, it should fit. Everything should still fit. The header's still the same. It's just a different capacity harvester. There we go. So if we go down here now, we'll get this grain done. Or this field harvested. Get the grain in the silo. And we should be good to go then. But yeah, a headland right now, and then that means we can bring the trailer down, get it ready. Yeah, I think the fields are not right, guys, because because of the update. If you look there, like I've got a little bit of field there underneath that grass that wants replanting. I think it's because of the field sizes I've got and the default ones. Because remember we had the map update, guys, so we are going to have a few field issues to begin with until I can correct them all again. And as you can see from this, it is just absolutely brilliant. The harvester is working so well. We bought it at the end of last year, never got to use it because obviously it was a second-hand trading deal, but for us it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. The only thing I wish now, and I do say this, like, you know, I wish when you bought a harvester in the second-hand shop, I kind of wish it came with a header. It would be nice if it came with a header, or at least the header was in the shop as well. Now I know the header is technically smaller than the one we've got, but it would have just been nice to have bought like a pair, You know, cheap second-hand, same work hours, things like that. Would have just been nice. Oh, I love that stream. Look at that water. That flowing water looks lovely. And there we go. So that's one headland done. I'll tell you the problem actually I've got. I need to be going the other way. I need to go the other way because otherwise I'm not going to be able to empty this harvester. I just realised now. I won't be able to empty the harvester because the pipe's on the left-hand side and we're currently going anti-clockwise. This is another reason why I tend to do everything clockwise. Again, it doesn't matter about where the straw lands because we'll probably come over it with the windrow. It'll just be a damn sight a lot easier than trying to do it this way. But what I'm probably going to do, guys, is once we've got this done and I've got this episode done, I'm probably going to move into August because it's planting season. We can plant with a worker and we can crack on with the harvest in August. That gives us something to do while the worker's, you know, doing his thing basically. But I'm just going to get this second headland done. That's all I'm going to do, this second headland. Yeah, I think we've got a few extra fields now. We could maybe get some sunflowers this year, maybe. We can soon get a sunflower header for this harvester. Get some sunflowers in a field. Oh, we've got so much we can do, guys. We've got so much we can do. I'm really looking forward to it. Right, just going to lift that up there. Going to leave that straw there. We need to do a U-turn. But this is pretty much where I'm going to leave this episode, guys. I'm going to leave this episode here so that in the next episode we can... I'm just going to move so I've got some turning circle for the Lamborghini. There we go. I'm going to do that. We'll bring the Lamborghini down. Yeah, we need to have a little look at our fields. We don't need to fill anything up there. Yeah, the next episode. Now, technically, the corn won't be ready in the next month. But when you're doing it as silage, you can actually do it the month before. Now, the only issue I've got is my bunker isn't empty. That is quite a concern right now, that my bunker isn't empty. So I'm wondering if we can maybe put the silage somewhere else. I don't know if the silage will go in the silo. I don't think it will. I do believe it's just a default. It's a reskin default silo. So I'm not expecting it to be able to hold silage. If not, then we're going to have a bit of a problem. Because that corn is going to be ready next month and we won't have a bunker to put it in. But that's an issue for the next episode, I think. Let's look at that. There we go. Yeah, that's going to be an issue for the next episode. But we need to look into this field. We need to look at trying to get this corner adjusted. We can just remove the walls and maybe put in, you know, reshape the field just a little bit, just to make it a little bit easier. It's something I think we're going to have to look at. But for this episode, guys, I am going to leave it here. We've done quite a lot. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, guys. If you have, hit that like button, guys. It's massively important because at the moment I'm trying to decide which series to bring to an end. And, well, to cut a long story short, guys, at the moment, it looks like it's going to be the old school series. That seems to be the worst performing one of the week. So that's more slightly going to be the one we end. So, like I said, like the videos for the ones that you enjoy. And until the next time, guys, I'll see you all later on.